Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be doing a stealth guide for Ghost Recon Breakpoints. Now I've done a couple of these in the past, but they were mostly like top tips and tricks, and I really never done something like this, which is, well, what I'm going to do now. Which is actually talk over the gameplay, and really let you guys know how my thought process was for clearing out these bases. Now in this base we actually get, I don't want to say detected, but we actually get a body to get spotted. And I think what really defines a stealth player is not only being able not to get detected and, you know, moving bodies and avoiding patrols, all that kind of stuff that will help you out, obviously remaining undetected, which is the goal, but also know what to do when you do get detected. And that's kind of what happened here. And, you know, if a body gets spotted, the fight isn't over. You can still go about your way. Okay, so I almost missed that shot, I didn't remember that. But actually, there's a cool tip right there. I missed the shot because I was only seeing him from my back. And it was actually good that I missed, because when I missed the shot, he turned my way. So Sentinel always turns towards the bullets. And when he did that, I could actually saw his flashlights. And it's much easier to obviously kill them when you see the flashlights. Now, in my previous videos and guides, I always say, do it at night, because as you can clearly see, you can very much spot them by the flashlights. You know, the flashlights are a great way to see enemies, and the way Breakpoint was made, they actually clip through walls. That's like an issue ever since the game came out. You can always see the flashlights through the walls, which, even though it's a little bit broken, it's a great help. And what you guys can see now, I'm using my drone, I'm checking out all the towers, because the snipers are your biggest threat. And I'm always saying this, I'm always hitting the same key, but really, you should definitely not only kill the snipers, but do a proper recon. And this is what I'm doing here. Obviously, I see there's a patrol, they're coming my way, and I could kill them right where they are, but that will be just a bad judgment call. And why? Well, because they're in the middle of the base. And I actually chose this base. This is the radar station, I believe, or the missile radar station, whatever it is. I'll let you guys know in the end of the video. But I actually chose this base instead of like a wolf camp, because this one is actually pretty hard. There's a lot of patrols. As you can see, there's a flashlight right there. There's two guys here, which I'm going to kill. And I waited it out. I didn't just kill them at first sight. I killed them in this road here, because, well, I know for a fact that no one is gonna come that way. But I also took down the lights prior to it, so it's gonna be much harder to detect them. So this guy got shanked. He never saw it coming. Now, what I'm doing here, I'm just checking out the area, making sure nobody's coming, and I'm actually going to move this body. You know, moving bodies, I know it takes forever, it's it's a weird mechanic, I guess. It just takes forever, but I mean, in reality, it's pretty hard to move a body. And I'm just gonna drop it right next to these guys, I believe. Yes, because once again, I know for a fact that no one is coming this road, but that just comes from experience. I mean, they've been here so many times. But this base, you know, still kicks my ass. I still get detected a lot. I did do another video today, and I didn't get detected. That was like a 30-minute video. So this time around I was a little bit less cautious, and that's why I got detected in the end. I mean, I didn't got detected, a body got spotted. But we still got it, and that's what I'm going to show you guys. So obviously there's a guy here. Once again, I don't want to shoot him where he is. He's alone now, so you might think that's a good call. But really, you want to take your time. I came here, I shoot down that lights, and from here I've got a much better position to overwatch what's going on. And from what I remember, this is where I take him out. And I think you're gonna see it. Yeah, I'm gonna take him out. And obviously, he's in the middle of everything, right? True. However, from where I stand, I can easily check any enemy coming for him. So if they come from the left side, I can take them out. And if they come from the right side, I can see them as well. So I'm not saying don't kill everyone until you are 100% sure of everything, because, you know, ain't nobody got time for that. And I don't do it myself, so why should you? What I'm saying is, take your time, you know. Obviously I could have been and come to this place like directly, and what I decided to do was go left, go around, and really just check out the place. I think I shot that light. That one didn't want to go off, but that's okay. No, I can hear some voices. So I was like, you know what? I bet there's some guys coming. There's a desk there, sometimes I like to sit there. There's a guy right in front, and from the flashlight it seems like I'm getting pushed. But as you can see, I didn't kill him straight away. I let him pass, he's not gonna spot me. But I think there's another one coming, and he's going to see me, I think. So I really have to kill him. Let's see. So yeah, so he was about to spot me. I took him out, I took the other one out. There's that guy there, I think I take him out as well. Yes, why did I take him out? Well, he's behind the wall. If I shoot him, that's okay. The other ones can't spot him, including that guy over there, which is now dead. So, in front of me we have a house. That house usually holds a lot of people. Now, I was going for that light, but I don't know if you guys noticed, I heard the heavy. And the heavies are like, a hard enemy. There's two things that make it hard. Audio cues. This one is making a lot of noise with the footsteps, and obviously the footsteps are different. Sometimes they make no noise. That's just a glitch or a bug or whatever. And another thing that makes it hard to detect them, especially playing at night, is that, well, they have no flashlights. So, besides the audio, it's pretty hard to detect them. Once you do detect them, you cannot move the bodies. So that's why I took him out there, on a place that I already had shut off the lights. And it was what I thought was a good place, but actually no, there's another heavy coming in, and he's actually going to spot him. But that's going to be in a couple minutes, and you guys are going to see what I did there. I went about my ways, knowing that the base knew exactly where I was. So over here, another really dark area, pretty safe for me to move. I am always watching my right side, that's where all the patrols are. And really, that's something you want to do, you want to look over your shoulder as much as possible. Oh yeah, and here, you know, for those who don't know, some lights you can shoot, and others you can EMP. But it seems like these ones are that extra good, they're extra durable, so they won't go off. That's okay, I moved my way in, I saw it sniping previously, and now I took him out. What I didn't saw was this guy, right here. He heard the shots, that's why sometimes you might as well use an EMP to take out lights instead of shooting them, but on this case it was good, because I had no idea he was there, and by actually making that little bit of noise, he showed himself for me, and I took him out. And he's in a really good place, he's on one of the hedges of the base, which is what we want. Using my recon drone, again, use the recon drone, it really helps. Yep, and now the heavy spotted him, and I was very mad about it. I had no idea there was another heavy. Sometimes they spawn 2 at a time, sometimes it's only 1, which I do like, you know, there's randomness within the game, but it can really screw up your life. So what I think I did there, yeah, I went for the mortar. I'm not spotted yet, they're just alerted, but if I get spotted, I'm going to get mortar to that. So they're looking for me now. I got that one. He was about to spot me, he did spot me. If he was alive for a couple more seconds, everyone in the base will know where I was. So, you know, a lot of times it's going to happen, those clutch moments. But I'm still stealthy. I'm still stealthy. They're looking for the bodies though, so they're moving quite a lot. They usually have their own, like, patrol routes, which you have to find out and take them out as you can. But in this case, no, they're just going everywhere, looking for the body. And they're actually pretty smart. While doing this video earlier, I shot a guy from a window. And one of them heard it, and he actually went inside the building, went upstairs, and went to that exact window. So as much as the AI is pretty dumb in Breakpoint, which they are, you know, there's more to them than meets the eye. They sometimes can be pretty smart, which is awfully awesome, and something I really wanted. Now over here I EMP'd the generator, but it didn't work for some reason. And the only thing I did was shut off my NVGs, which is okay. Okay, so we got that guy. There's obviously some people looking in the building. And this building is actually pretty hard. Just because if you shoot a guy upstairs, like I did, more often than not, the guys downstairs will hear the shots. So how do you counter this? Well, you can use the pistol instead. The pistols are a little bit more quiet than SMGs or assault rifles, even if both of them are using a suppressor. Obviously you want to use a suppressor for stealth, but the quietest option is actually like shaft them with a knife. Obviously I got these ones pretty easily. They kinda collateral into me, which is awesome. I do hear some more footsteps. Going to take him out. That was a nice scream. And obviously when you're playing this, stealthily, you do want to use headphones. It doesn't have to be the best pair of headphones, but just a pair of headphones that gives you some sort of surround sounds that you can distinguish left from right. That's really important. And when I started making videos, I wasn't using headphones, so I took a lot of tries, clearing these bases in stealth, just because I wasn't using headphones, and I was resorting to that TV audio, which obviously sucks. But gladly since then I've actually bought myself a good pair of headphones that I'm playing on a monitor. Not that the monitor actually helps, but anyways, play with headphones, that's a major help. Now obviously there was 7 to 8 guys simply patrolling that road. And more often than not, that's how you get spotted. What I usually do is I use the bullets that are free. Those little bullets that you throw in the ground and they gun for the noise. That's a really good way to break them up. That's kind of like the serial killer move, in which there's a large group, but you just break them up one at a time. You make them go outside the base, you shift them, whatever it is, and then you go back, you take another one, you hide the body, and you do it over and over again. And this base is pretty big. There's like, 20 people here? And it's pretty much empty. And in this case, what actually helped me was getting a body detectors, because that kind of broke them up. I know some people like to actually go for the generator first thing first. And what actually happens when you go for the Jenny is that you're gonna realize something has happened. It's not like in Wildlands that they don't care. In Breakpoint, they actively search for you every time that Jenny goes down. And some people actually do it on purpose, just to break up the base and just scatter them a little bit. Now I was still very cautious.
Still be hiding somewhere, don't dawdle.
That guy is a point. I was obviously still very cautious, but by this time the base was completely clear. I just didn't know about it, because obviously there's still the minigun emplacements and all of those things that can shoot at me. That's why I was going crouch, but obviously I got a little bit extra confident. Never mind, I got extra confidence because I took down the generator. Now obviously one of the ways you can see if a base is clear or not is, well, by using the Echelon scan, but I didn't really want to use it. Or if you shut down the generator and kill everyone, the way you walk is actually going to be a little bit different. It's going to be in a much more relaxed state, which as you can see, my guy is still not. He's still kind of aiming his weapon while, moving, and I was like, man, there's gonna be somewhere else. So what I did there, I actually released the hostages, and when there's people left in the base, as you can see, they grab the weapons, and they just go AWOL. They go and kill the rest of the guys. But obviously, in this case, everything was completely cleared. For some reason, it didn't give me the relaxed state that it wasn't. And I think that's just mostly due to the fact that I killed a drone operator. And for some reason, this is so stupid. But the drones in its back actually count as an enemy. So, and you cannot take him out. I tried it with EMPs, with everything. So I think that was the case. I do remember killing a drone operator. And it's not giving me the relaxed state, mostly because that drone is still functional. It's never gonna get used, but it's still functional. But anyway guys, this was like a different video. I am going to leave my guides, my stealth guides, in the description. But I thought this was well, that happened. I thought this was a good one just to break things up and give you guys my thought process when going through these bases. So definitely let me know if you enjoyed this, and I can definitely do more like this. So make sure you like it, comment, and subscribe. And I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. I've got a very cool video tomorrow, and I know you guys are going to enjoy it a lot. But until then, have a good one, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Kaiser Play, signing out.